It's easy, it's delicious, it's quick, under 30 minutes, and everyone loves it. We're making rigatoni with a chicken, creamy, garlicky sauce. It's so sensational. It's one of my sister's favorite things. I may have already shown you this in the past. I may have done a different version of this. I don't know. I film and cook so much, I lose track. But the one thing I know is for sure is we can always use a little bit more food inspiration, and let this recipe just be that for you. Just totally inspired, get totally inspired by it and change it up however you want. I keep it very simple because the madam herself, my sister, likes it very simple. She likes a lot of cream, a lot of garlic, a lot of parm, and seasoned chicken. So that's what we're making. We're gonna start off with chicken breast, which I don't use very often. My preferred way to use chicken breast is really either in a chicken cutlet or grilled, but it works really well here. But if you have bone-in skin on chicken thighs, use that instead. We're just gonna make sure it doesn't dry out because we're gonna cook it properly. I've got some chicken breast here cut into cubes. My rule of thumb for the most part when it comes to pasta to protein together is double the amount of protein to the pasta. So I'm using 8 ounces of pasta, a pound of protein is gonna be just nice. It's gonna be just right, very nice. I don't have to tell you, this is not an authentic Italian recipe. I don't have to tell you that, but it is absolutely delicious. I'm gonna season it with some Cajun seasoning. It's spicy, it's delicious, it's garlicky, it's all kinds of things. This already has salt in it, so I'm not adding any additional salt. It's got paprika. If you don't have Cajun seasoning, take a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, a little paprika, a little salt, a little pepper, yada yada, maybe a little cayenne for heat, and mix it together. A little garlic and herb seasoning because we want really good flavor right away. And like I said, this already has salt, so I'm not even gonna bother salting it because I don't want this to be too salty. And I'm just gonna make sure to season it well. You need about, I would say, a tablespoon total because we like things seasoned around here. What's the saying? If you ain't seasoned, it ain't seasoned. You know, I'm on board with that one. I have my large stainless steel skillet ready, preheating with some olive oil. I'm gonna add my chicken in, push it to the sides so it's all sort of one layer. And all I'm gonna do is I am gonna cook this until it's fully cooked through. As the chicken starts cooking all the way through, I'm gonna wash my slotted spoon because I don't want to take dirty spoon to fully cooked chicken. And then once it's cooked, I'm gonna remove it to a clean plate, and I'll show you the next step. Chicken is gorgeous. It's fully cooked. Immediately took it out because I don't want to overcook it, because you overcook chicken breast, you know what happens, right? It's gonna be dry. That's a good bit of garlic, right? I want this very garlicky, very delicious, very flavorful. Since we're using very few ingredients, you just want to make sure you go bold and you go, you know, quality. So I'm using extra virgin olive oil because that's gonna lend some flavor. Lots of garlic, that's gonna lend really good flavor. And when you marry garlic, cream, lots of parm with that slightly spicy coating on the chicken from the spices, it's all just so delicious. The garlic just needs to cook literally a minute, otherwise it'll burn too. Adding in the heavy cream. And now you're just gonna set this aside on a slow burner, nothing too cray-cray. Get this. My water is just about up to a boil. I'm using Rigatoni because I like it. She likes it. It holds the sauce really nicely. It's up to a boil, just about. 1 second. But you can honestly use anything you want. You could use a long noodle for this. Think of this Alfredo-ish, that vibe, right? Water is up to a boil. Add the pasta in. Give it a stir. And the only thing I'm gonna do right now is season my sauce slightly, because you know that does need a little bit of flavor. And I'm just gonna babysit the sauce, babysit the pasta. When it's ready, we will marry everything together. So there you have it. Easy, quick, delicious, and something that I know will go down very well. Kids, teens, adults. Look at how the sauce has reduced and thickened. Dropping the pasta right in. A little bit of that starchy water is a good idea. So if any of it gets in there, it's a good thing, you know, good thing. You know? And then you want this all to kind of cook together There's one more rigatoni. You want it to all kind of cook together. Look at this, freshly grated. Look at all that parm. Look at all that parm. Let it snow. Please don't let it snow. Oh, why did I say that? Why did I say that? I'm gonna do 3/4 of this chicken. I like to put some in the middle. Looks nice. How gorgeous. Can you eat? Calm down, okay? Calm down. I know you're trying to lick the screen. I know you're trying to eat it through the screen. I mean, I don't blame you. This is really delicious. It's delicious. And it's easy. Look how nice. Look how nice. The cream has reduced. It has thickened. It's gorgeous. You can even just tell by the color that it's got fantastic flavor. You can I know you can tell. I know you can. I know you can do. I know you can tell. Turn this off. You know, what are you gonna do to serve it? A little more parm. I'm gonna put a little more chicken on top because when I take the thumbnail picture for it, I want you to be very obvious that there's chicken in there. You know what I mean? But for now, I'm just gonna go right under here to that saucy piece of chicken. Oh, it's gonna be good. Hot. So hot. It's gorgeous. It's delicious. It's saucy. It's parmy. It's garlicky. It is delicious. You want to add some broccoli to this? Add it to the boiling water with the pasta. Now you have a one-pot wonder. You got your starch, your carb. Nope. You got your carb, your protein, and your veg all at one. Delicious. Go to laurainthekitchen.com for the written recipe. Hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. That's beautiful.